How to play. Here's a tutorial of how to play Kuron Quest. Setup. Shuffle the action, bonus, and quest decks separately, and place them where everyone can reach. The legendary monsters and quest item cards are placed aside until needed. Decide who goes first. The first player chooses a race, followed by the next player. Then, starting with the last player, that player chooses a circle. Everyone draws 3 bonus cards and 3 action cards. All players get 3 Kiru coins. All players get 3 settlements. All players start with 6 life points, level 1, and 0 honor points. Place pawns at the start place, indicated on the race card. Draw 3 quest cards to begin the game. Objective of the game. The objective of the game is to get 20 honor points. The first player to get 20 honor points wins the game. Honor points can be earned by completing quests, defeating difficult monsters, or paying Kiru coins to gain honor points. Turn phases. On each player's turn, they will go through 3 phases. Phase 1 is the start of your turn. In this phase, play out any start of your turn effects. You may also play any cards from your hand, build settlements, and fast travel to a city or settlement if you are on another city or settlement. In Phase 2, you may travel, rest, or hunt for a monster. If you choose to travel, you move a space. You must draw an action card and play it if it is a curse, event, or a monster card. Curses and events are played out right away. Monsters you must enter combat, and any other cards must be put in your hands. If you choose to rest, you do not move a space. You heal 1 life and draw an action card into your hand. If you choose to hunt for a monster, you may enter combat with the monster that is in your hand. Entering Phase 3 is the end of your turn. Similarly to Phase 1, you must play out any end of your turn effects. You may also play any cards from your hand, build settlements, and fast travel to another city or settlement if you are currently on a city or settlement. Map and movement. During your Phase 2 of your turn, you may only travel 1 space at a time, unless you have a card which allows you to travel more. When entering a space with an effect, you must play out the effect before drawing an action card. Some spaces will require you to roll a dice, others may require you to draw 2 action cards, and some spaces may increase or decrease your stat for the turn. When entering a shrine or dungeon, you do not draw an action card. Instead, you roll a die. For the shrine, getting a 1, 2, 3, you get nothing. 4 to 5, you get 1 Kiru coin, and 6, you get 5 Kiru coins. For the dungeon, getting a 1 to 4, you will lose 1 life point. 5, you will get 3 Kiru coins, and 6, you will get 2 bonus cards. When entering a city or settlement, you do not draw an action card. Instead, you may exchange cards from your hand to cards in play. You may sell bonus cards for the Kiru coins amount, displayed at the bottom right. You may fast travel to another city or settlement for 3 Kiru coins. When you are not in the city and want to exchange cards from in play to your hand, you must discard the card in play before equipping a card from your hand. Combat. There are several ways to battle monsters. The most common way is traveling on Phase 2 of your turn. When you move, you must draw an action card, and if it's a monster, you must immediately enter combat. Another way is also during your Phase 2, when you decide to hunt for a monster. You may enter combat with the monster that is in your hand. The last method of entering combat is when you move into an encounter space. You will encounter one of the legendary monsters indicated on the space you move into. But do be careful, as these monsters are very powerful. In combat, the player and the monster are attacking and defending synchronously. That means to determine the outcome, we must compute the difference in attack and defense. There are 2 steps to a combat. 1 is comparing your attack to the monster's defense. 2 is comparing your defense to the monster's attack. When comparing your attack to the monster's defense, if your attack is higher than the monster's defense, you defeat the monster and collect the rewards. If your attack is lower or equal to the monster's defense, you suffer the defeat effects shown at the bottom of the card. When comparing your defense to the monster's attack, if your defense is higher than the monster's attack, you do not lose any life. If your defense is lower or equal to the monster's attack, you lose the amount of life equal to the damage symbols indicated on the left side of the monster card. After determining the 2 outcomes, you may play out the effects. Here I will give an example of a combat. In this example, I will be an Orcan battling the Bandit Creep. The Bandit Creep has Ice Element attack of 8 and defense 6. First, I would want to count my attack and defense. My attack would be 1 from my level, plus 3, plus 1, plus 2, giving me a total of 7 attack. My defense would be 4 plus 2 plus 1 from my level, giving me a total of 7 defense. My attack of 7 is higher than the Bandit Creep's defense of 6. The Bandit Creep's attack is 9 due to my weakness, which gives him higher attack against my defense of 7. That means I will lose 2 life points. My life goes from 5 to 3. And because my attack is higher, I defeat the monster and collect the rewards. I gain 1 level and get 1 bonus card. The monster card is then discarded. Using instant cards. Instant cards can be used at any time. You may use it during combat. In this example, the player has only 8 attack, too low to defeat the monster. He will use a magic instant to increase his attack by 2, allowing him to defeat the monster. You may use it on other players' turn. Hey wait! I'm playing this magical cure on myself. I heal 2 life. Completing quests. Quests are one of the quicker ways of gaining honor points. There are always 3 quests available for each player to complete, so you must react quick or other players will complete it before you do. When completing a quest, you must claim the quest on your turn. Take the rewards and discard the quest card, although some quest cards are removed out of the game when completed. It's indicated at the bottom of the card. If you do not claim the quest card when you complete it, you may no longer do so on your next turn, unless the card indicates it. Building settlements. A player may build a total of 3 settlements. Building settlements will allow you to fast travel to specific areas, and it is ideal to build on the trade route. Building settlements on trade routes allow you to earn either Kuron coins, action cards, or even bonus cards at the start of your turn. This is indicated on the map which spaces have trade routes and what resource you will get. Duels. Every player may engage in a duel with another player once per game. A duel may occur when one player is in the same space as another player and declares a duel. The other player cannot object to a duel as it is the law of Kuron. Duels is a bit different from combat. Instead of computing attack versus defense, the player adds up both their attack and defense against each other. An example is, player 1 with an attack of 5 and defense of 6 will have a total of 11. While player 2 with an attack of 4 and defense of 10 will have a total of 14. Player 2 will be the victor in the duel because player 2 has an overall higher stat. Winners of the duel may take 1 card from the losing player and gain 2 honor points. Loser of the duel must lose 1 life point and lose 1 honor point. Now you know how to play the game. Now go out there and have some fun.